Okay?
Yeah, I know. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is Beyond the Horror Cult, episode 7. And I am here with you tonight, MaryGirl Moody, talking about episode 7, along with Tami right here.
Hey, guys.
And then, of course, Jonas. Welcome, Jonas.
Hey, guys.
Okay, so we're ready to talk about this episode because I think we are ready to give it a major thumbs down. But I'm still conflicted. I think I want to watch it again.
Yeah, same.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't like messing with the storyline. It's history.
I don't know why the fuck they put in there that they were the Zodiac. I mean...
and they've done great with the serial killers up until now. I mean, Devil's Night is probably my favorite episode of all time. So why throw that little twist into it? I don't know.
So yeah, guys, if you're just joining us, we're going to talk about episode 7 of American Horror Story. And this one was titled Valerie Solanas Died for Your Sins. Oh, I don't remember what the rest of the title was called.
Thank you guys for the birthday wishes so much.
Yeah, it was Jonas's birthday, guys. It was yesterday, so thank you all so much for wishing him a happy birthday. And Jonas is important to us, so thank you all for extending that to him.
Thank you.
Yeah, this episode just the ending was great. We're gonna talk about that here.
Yeah,
the ending was amazing. So, guys, we basically see in this episode how the men are segregating themselves from the women. And the women have basically came together to form their own cult with the assistance of Frances Conroy, who is Bebe. I'm so sorry, that makes me think of South Park. Every time I say her name, I'll just always think of little Wendy and Bebe every time I say this woman's name. So I'm so sorry if I give a little chuckle every time I talk about her. But Bebe talks the women into forming their own group, and she went over the backstory of Valerie, her shooting of Andy Warhol, and how they were the Zodiac killers. And
It's just
I mean, yeah, it was. Why would they add the whole thing? Go ahead, Tami, please.
The only good thing I was going to say about that was seeing Jamie. I mean, that was great to see her again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but other than that, why did they mess with it?
The last time we saw her, she wasn't coming?
No, Freak Show. She was in Freak Show.
She was the little doll.
Mm-hmm.
Bessie, or whichever, yeah. So she was not in Hotel, and she was not in Roanoke. So that's great that we get her back. I think somebody saw her in the opening credits, and I missed her name in the opening credits. Usually I watch who's guest starring, but unfortunately I was just so wrapped in the episode.
Yeah, same.
I think I saw somebody mentioned it in the comments, but other than that, I missed it as well.
Jesse Ann, try to hit the refresh, darling, if it says the stream is not working for you. I apologize, guys. I have not had a chance to go get the camera. It was my son's birthday this weekend on the 13th. And then we had the Good Morning America thing here this morning.
Fiasco.
A huge disaster. So I'm going to get back on everything because it took them like 3 days to set up the entire event, but it took them less than 4 hours to break it all down and move it all away. So I don't know. But they're gone, so I'll be able to get back into everything. And my kids are even going back to school tomorrow. I'm so excited about that. So
yay!
Get to catch up on things, finish with my book. Yeah, I mean, wow. That episode.
Oh, and Evan did a great Andy. He did a great Andy Warhol. I'll give him that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think the whole twist with the Zodiac killer part really threw me off.
Same.
So.
I mean, why mention that? It was like adding an extra detail to the story that would confuse the viewers. You know, you want to keep your storyline simple. Obviously, you want to add twists, but you don't want to make it too confusing. and add too much details because you'll just lose your audience. So
Exactly.
I mean, they kind of lost me there too. I think BRT felt the same way. What about you, Jonas? What did you feel about them including the Zodiac killings in this episode?
Thought it's a mess. Like, I don't know. Like, it was weird watching, but I liked Frances' character. That was cool.
Yeah.
She's a great actress in general. So I just didn't know what part she will do this season. So, but it's a great part. But I just didn't get the ending, like Kai and her.
Yes, that was a shocking ending. Bebe with Kai sitting together on the couch. So that even leads me to believe more that Frances is his mom somehow, or maybe related to him, Bebe, some other related, because I mean, there's got to be a way that, you know, her and Kai know each other.
So wait, so she's in next episode, right?
I believe she is. I have no idea. Angela, Casey doing stuff for school tonight, darling. He will not be joining Beyond the Heart tonight, but he will be back next week.
And Debbie says Frances will be back, so.
Okay. And Chris says, I definitely lost track after the Zodiac killer part. So, yeah, that's...
And the promo for the next episode is a mess, too, because, like, have you noticed that when they're doing a promo, they're like showing the previous episodes, like a lot, like flashbacks on the promo.
Exactly. And then include a couple of episodes for next week in the promo. So it gets confusing. You don't know which is which. Well, I mean, yeah, you do, but it makes for a longer clip and it just doesn't work. Oh, damn it. The cat is meowing. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. There's nobody down here. The cat's calling.
So do we have the
crazy
titles for the next few episodes?
Yeah, you got it for the finale too, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking to see.
Finale, it's called Great Again.
Right. Okay, so the next episode is the Winter of Our Discontent. Please don't let winter die. The next episode after that is directed by Angela Bassett, and it's the Don't Drink the Kool-Aid or Drink the Kool-Aid episode. And then after that is Charles Manson in Charge, and then Great Again. So
I'm so not gonna lie, some Kool-Aid and some tacos sound really amazing. And it's Austin. It's 24/7 out there, so I can certainly go get some Kool-Aid and tacos here in a moment. But I've just been up since like 3:30 a.m., so it's almost been 24 hours for me, and I'm just, you know, going crazy with this.
Do you guys have like predictions for the finale?
Okay, so I want to say very quickly that I had the idea that Frances is definitely sort of related to Kai and Meadow, but somebody pointed it out.
You mean Winter?
Yes, I apologize. Thank you, darling. Yes, Jason Saria pointed it out. Wouldn't Winter have known Frances if that was her mom or grandma? So Jason got me there. So yeah, that rules that theory out that Frances is related to the Anderson family. Because yeah, Winter would know, obviously. She would have seen pictures or something. So unless it's just a hidden relative or somebody she doesn't know about. Oh, so Angela wants to talk about the death of Harrison. What do you guys think about that part?
That was brutal.
I felt sad that they killed Harrison. I mean, he might have been a sexist pig, but I mean, he had his great redeeming qualities, I thought. I mean, did you guys think the same?
Yeah.
Like, the character Colton Haynes playing his detective Samuels?
Yes.
I wonder his reaction.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome to see because it really seemed like he was into him.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I just can't believe they killed off Harrison. That was cool the way that they did it, but...
Sorry, but because Harrison was literally into him.
Okay, Jonas, it was your birthday yesterday. You can make that crack. Okay, it's okay. Technically, though, after they killed Harrison, it all went into his mouth, which I thought that was pretty awesome. They cut off his balls and his man area and shoved it in his mouth. Which again, I bet Kai just put that idea into Winter's head so she would get the idea to seek vengeance on Harrison. So I think he saw Harrison as weak and did that to, you know, get rid of him. It's just sort of like how he got Meadow to kill him and herself. So, well, not kill him, but you know. Sorry, dear God, I've been up so long.
I know, you poor thing.
It's okay. I'm gonna get to go to bed in a little bit after I have my caramello. And then I got to get up at 5 to make my kids breakfast and get them to school. Anyway, but this was an informative episode.
Yeah.
We got some pretty great information about Frances and the Bebe. Oh God. Bebe and Valerie. But what did you guys, I mean, is it what turned you guys off this episode was the whole extreme feminism, or was it
no,
the cult segregation?
I think for me it was messing with the Zodiac.
Have you guys noticed that AHS has those like episodes where the whole episode is like a flashback? So this episode was like, remember the hotel had that thing, Coven?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like every season had that episode, or there's like a whole flashback of the episode.
Yeah, everybody's saying it was the Zodiac crap that threw them off.
Yeah, but I mean, what Jonas is trying to say is that every episode, or like there's one episode in a season that kind of touches on every season in just one episode.
Right.
Like it happened last year with Roanoke, and then this year, he's saying that like it's probably happening with episode 7 this year. So I did get hotel vibes, Coven vibes. We got a talk about asylums and freak shows, and yeah, I mean that. They really did. I mean, that's a pretty good observation, Jonas. I didn't realize that. But that was, I don't know. I think for me, the only thing that saved this episode was the twist at the end.
Yeah.
That was a great little twist.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just think Frances is to Kai. Do you think?
I don't think they are related. I don't know.
I don't get that feeling either. Maybe she's just somebody he looks up to.
Yeah.
You know, because she was a cult leader in the past.
Yeah.
So.
But if she's a feminist, why is she hanging with Kai? Unless he did the pinky thing with her.
Maybe we'll see that next episode. I don't know.
You know, we are getting Charles Manson coming up soon. And then we're getting the Jim Jones reference on episode 9.
That's what I'm excited for.
I'm excited for episode 8. I can't wait for that one.
You guys know the story of that cult when there's like the Kool-Aid and everybody dies?
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was doing a live stream here on my channel, and one of the viewers, I think they said that they were one of the people who sold the Reeboks. He worked in the Foot Locker that sold all the Reeboks sneakers to that cult.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I know. And he was a salesman that worked on commission. So they were all very happy that they had bought like over 100 pairs of these Reebok tennis shoes. And then, you know, they kind of killed them. They killed themselves with intimate. Poor guy.
Was that for Heaven's Gate, Mary?
Well, that was the one where they drank the poisoned Kool-Aid and they put.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to post it in the American Horror Story Facebook group. So as we have a group, the Cult of AHS on Facebook, come check us out if you want to join the group. There is a great channel on YouTube called Criminally Listed, and they did like a top 3 deadliest cults of all time, and it was really informative. I don't think they had Manson in there, but they had some pretty good unknown cult leaders in there. So I'll have to post it in the Facebook group so you guys can.
I've probably seen it. I probably watched everything on cults in YouTube history, so I've probably seen it.
You've strayed to that side of YouTube, huh, Tami?
I do. That and my serial killer documentaries. What can I say?
I know, right? I'm on the same way. Poor Jonas is like, Jesus, these women. Oh my God.
Debbie says Heaven's Gate. Debbie says Heaven's Gate wants the shoes.
Jonas, we're over here talking about how much we love serial killer documentaries and murderous stuff, and it's starting to reflect.
I don't really care. It's cool.
No, I know. I'm just joking. But, so I have to honestly say that that's probably what bothered me the most on this episode was all of the man-hating, which, if you look back in society, there's so much more women-hating than there is man-hating. However, I just don't like it. I just don't think that one species is superior over the other. And when you see it portrayed like it is an American Horror Story, how it's just put out to you like that, it just really reminds you that, you may live in this little fairy tale world where you don't want gender inequality to take place, but it's everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact that the people who wrote this episode is probably men, because it's Ryan and Brad.
Absolutely. They probably have some very
deep digging.
Yes, opinions on this, especially with including the 2 gay men who are part of their cult that they allowed to live. And I keep seeing in the comments how the guys keep saying, I'm a turd. And that's what they made the men say in their cult. So that was just, wow.
Philip wants to know what we thought about Lena's and being in this episode.
I don't know. It's okay because I haven't watched her in like any films or shows. I don't know.
She was very convincing as an angry, pissed off female.
That's true. She was.
Yeah, but she did a great job.
Oh, Mary, Dawn Ford, our winner of last year.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually born on the morning of the Manson murders in August of '69.
Oh my God. My best friend, Britt, is born on August 9th, but that's in the 80s, I think, she was born. So, yeah. Ooh.
That's kind of big, Dawn.
Madeline says, Mary, do you think that it was Valerie who was at Devil's Night? What do you mean? So Madeline's
that's the Zodiac killer. Remember?
The Zodiac signed in as themselves too. I remember it even said Zodiac on the register.
Yep. We'd have to go back and look.
They implied that was a man. Jonas, did you think that the show implied the Zodiac killer as a man in Hotel?
Maybe. I don't know.
Now I think
this is so messed up. I'm like lost.
Yeah, it is really messed up.
It's not messed up. This is so fucked up.
I had people in the comments of Ozzy, who are his parents, the video that I made a couple of weeks ago. So I had people in there saying, what if Kai is Ozzy? What if Kai is Michael from the Antichrist from season 1? So I just kind of got fed up with it. And just as a joke, I said, what if the trash can from season 4 is Michael from Murder House? Just as a joke, because that's really far-fetched to think that Kai is Michael from Murder House. I mean, it's just very far-fetched, and I just don't think we're ever going to see Michael again, like the aliens from Asylum. And so when people jump off the diving board into the theories realm. That's what made me think of this episode. They just went crazy all over the board.
They did. Everybody wants to know where Ozzy's been. Good question.
Good question.
Well, I guess when you're in a cult, I guess you have a babysitter on call for your cult.
But your cult babysitter's already in the cult, and she wasn't taking care of him. So.
Now they are probably. Yes.
So this episode was like every episode is like something American Horror Story. So this episode was
too many plot twists.
Yeah, just
plot twist horror story.
No, wrong serial killer storyline.
TMI. We got too much information, too much crap, too much unnecessary information.
Yeah,
American Horror Story. That's what Destiny says. Because seriously, I mean, really, what the hell is the deal with all this? I mean, yeah, I just watched this again. It's always great watching it with you guys and a lot of fun. But yeah, when Tami kept saying she didn't like it, I was like, oh, really? Well, I wonder why she doesn't like it. And then it just kept going and kept going. And I'm like, yeah, I see why she doesn't like it. So what do you think, Jonas, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, what do you think you would rank this episode?
Probably like 5.
Right.
How about you?
Tami?
Out of 4.
Yeah, I'll go in the middle. I'll say 4.5.
I gotta
be
better than the previous one, but I was wrong.
Right? Because that's how they've been leading up. You know, every week it's been better and better and better.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the episode 8 should probably be better. I don't know.
Murder Motel goes 6.5 for the ending. The ending, great. And seeing Jamie, great. That was probably it. So.
Yeah. One shot.
I'm so sorry. I was reading something in there. I was about to say something and it just flew right out of my head. I am so sorry. I read something in the comments and I think I was about to say it, then it just scrolled up and now I can't find it anymore. I mean, it was hopefully what will happen is that this was like a cooler episode to lead
Mary,
a big episode.
You're like so right. Like this episode was. I mean, it was.
Exactly, because we got such a big episode last week. It was the cult. It was the shooting, and then the week before that, you know, we got so much stuff with the clowns that were revealed, and then we got the information that Kai had his brother. So for the last 2 episodes, they've been superb episodes with Gimp and all that stuff. And then this episode drops the ball. So it just makes me think that they're getting us prepared for a phenomenal episode for episode 8. That's what
I hope so. But what's your favorite episode so far?
The one where the clowns revealed themselves.
Yeah.
I think that one has to be the best one so far. What about you, Jonas? Which one do you think is the best one so far?
Probably the second one and the clown reveal one.
Yeah.
Was the clown reveal the one where Beverly got really like bolder and stronger?
I'm so sorry. Stephen Laura said this episode is the middle child.
You guys comment what's your favorite episode so far in the comments.
Yeah, let us know which ones you guys like the best. And if you're going to rank American Horror Story cult so far, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best so far, let us know what you would rate it in the comments. So far, I would definitely say this season is keeping me interested. It's got some great storylines. It's got some great twists. And I'm really liking the actors and their development. So I'm going to go so far with an 8 on this season so far.
That sounds about right.
Ryan says episode 6 was his favorite. Ben Jamario says episode 4. Angela, who is Harley Twists, Angela is giving the season a 10 right now. Philip is giving the season an 8. R2 loved the episode with the GIMP. And A. Charles loved last week's episode. And guys, so I do apologize for the contest, for the Beyond the Horror contest. We're going to do the same thing like we did for episode 4. We're just going to give you a double cult next week, a double cult title.
I'm excited for The Perfectionists.
Hey, so Jonas.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jonas, did you say that you ordered your copy of American Horror Story Roanoke?
Yeah, finally.
Okay, awesome.
I'm so excited.
Jonas, guys, Jonas won the season 7 theory contest that I ran, and he won Roanoke on DVD. And since he's out of the country right now, I just gave him a gift card instead, so that way it could be shipped to him to his address. So yeah, he got it. And Jonas, you are also qualified to enter for any other contests and all that stuff. So just because you won that contest, you can still keep entering for.
Okay.
So I got a message from Casey. You want to hear what he thought?
Okay, cool. Yeah, what did he say?
He said it was effing amazing. So there you go. There's what Casey thought of the episode.
Oh no, if he were here, he would definitely be defending it.
Yes, he would.
Because we're not very impressed. I mean, we were impressed, but not like, oh, wow, that was a great episode.
If they would have left the Zodiac Killer alone and did something else, then it would have been fine.
Right. If they would have just like smoothed the storyline out instead of getting it so many jagged edges to get from point A to point B, it would have been so much easier.
I kind of missed Allie in this episode.
Really?
Yeah, because I love Sarah Paulson.
Well, no, of course. Absolutely love Sarah Paulson. You know, just Allie and her phobias. I really want them to give Sarah another great character like they did during Hotel. Shelby was okay, or Audrey, I should say, you know, was okay, and so was this one. But I thought she really kicked ass as Sally. And I just can't wait to see her again in that kind of a role.
Oh, I'd love to see Sally back.
I hope she ends up like right and like justice and like killing everybody.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, like, imagine like if she kills everyone in the finale, but then like everything is like amazing. Sun is shining and the unicorns are flying and everything is okay. There's no cults and stuff. But then like a huge flashback comes on and actually there's like a huge twist and then boom, ends the season.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to give us a twist that's going to slap us so hard across our face that, yeah. So I wonder if they're going to do that. But like I said, we only got 4 episodes left after this, and that sucks. We were waiting for this episode so much, or for this season so much, and then now we only have 4 episodes.
And it's going by really, really fast.
Yeah, so basically 4 episodes is like 4 weeks, so 1 month.
That's it. Yeah.
Wait, so they're not doing like a week break this season? Like, no?
I don't think so.
No.
I think they're literally airing 11 episodes back to back in 11 weeks.
Oh. Okay. Wait, so which episode is going to be on the Halloween?
Ooh.
It is episode 9.
Ooh.
Which is
Episode
the
9.
Don't Drink the Kool-Aid, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. And I got a live stream for my book release, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do Halloween. Oh my God, that is gonna be.
It's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be like a Halloween special.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm doing another Halloween special again, and then I'm taking my kids trick or treating in the neighborhood.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's oh my God.
I hope parents are celebrating Halloween.
What did you say, Jonas? I'm sorry.
I hope Paris is celebrating Halloween.
That's a good question. Do people in Paris celebrate Halloween? Do they do trick or
I
treat?
have no idea, but I'll check it out.
If anybody in the comments is from Paris, would you please put it in the comments and let us know if Jonas is going to be a happy guy on Halloween or if he's going to be a disappointed birthday guy. You could just go to the grocery store, I'm sure, and just like, you know, buy a bag of candy and.
Yeah.
Philip asked if I'm going to dress up for Halloween. No, I wish. I could, but if I did though, I would dress up as the Countess. What about you guys? You guys dressing up?
Nope.
I was like hoping to be a clown because I'm scared of clowns, and the season is like centered on clowns, you know, the cult.
Yeah.
But I can't find the costume. I mean, there's a lot of costume stores in LA, but I didn't buy it when I was in LA, and I went in Paris. And it's kind of like, I'm not sure if I should even like put on a costume because I don't know, like, what if no one is celebrating?
Yeah, and Christopher says in the comments that Paris is not rooted in tradition like the US, which is a really good observation. So I think that if you dress up as a scary clown, yeah, you might run into.
You could get arrested.
Yeah.
Great. We have a long distance call from Jonas.
Mary, don't call my parents. Just send bail money. Let's see. Angela is going to be Caroline.
Oh,
and Debbie's going to be a
from the movie Caroline, from the animated movie.
Yeah.
That movie was insane. Like, that was my jam. Like, that was my shit. Like, I watched that movie, like, fucking, I don't know, 100 times.
So many times you can't count, huh?
I like that movie. Like, I just feel like that no one could pull that movie off right now. It's too good.
Philip thinks you would be Sally or Liz, Mary.
Okay, so one of my viewers, Emily Whitnick, she threw a birthday party for herself, her 21st birthday. She did a freak show party and she dressed up as Sally. She looked amazeballs. And if I dressed up like Liz, I'd have to shave my head. And though I have nothing wrong with that, it's winter in Texas and it starts getting really cold. So if it were summer, maybe.
You can rock a bald head.
Well, I have been bald before. When I was in my early 20s, I had cancer, so I had to go through treatments, and so I lost.
Oh my god.
Totally bald at one point. So, but Blake still loved me anyway. So that's even more why he's husband. So actually, I can.
You're alive and that you're cured.
Oh no, thank you. I was a test patient for Gardasil before it actually became, but when it was actually in the test trial studies, and it was one of the patients that it really didn't work on. So it gave me horrible side effects, and one of those horrible side effects was that I lost.
Oh. Well, like Jonas said, we're glad you made it, and you're here with us.
Oh yeah, but I donated all my hair to make wigs for kids with leukemia, so I can definitely rock a bald head if
Very
I need
cool.
To. Philip is going to be a male Harley or a Silent Hill nurse. That's awesome.
Oh wait, Mary.
Cool.
What about your costumes in like previous Halloweens, like when you were younger and stuff?
Oh, I was usually like a murder victim or something like that. It was something bloody, usually.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was never something simple like a rock star or a princess. No, I was always a victim of something.
What was your favorite Halloween so far?
The Halloween that I spent with Britt, Cecil, and Nathan on Mount Bonnell, we went through the House of Torment, which is a haunted house, and then we went and saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre and met Gunnar Hansen. This is before he passed away. And then we went on Mount Bunnell, which is a mount or a big cliff over here in Austin, and we were chased almost off the cliff by an animal, and I feel so bad because I left my best friend behind for death. And if you're watching, Brittany, I'm still so sorry that I left you behind, but I totally straight up left her behind when something was chasing us in the woods. So it had to be the scariest Halloween that I think I had ever had in my entire life. So what about you guys?
In LA, celebrating Halloween with my friends, and I was 14. Yeah. And we went to the cemetery, and it was insane. It was so creepy because it was Halloween, and there were like people pranking on other people because it's cemetery and it's Halloween. So that was like, they were like pulling like a lot of scary stuff, like all the sounds and all the like lightning stuff. And it was so creepy. And there were like dead hands on the ground.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Tami, what about you?
Nothing like that. Just typical going around the neighborhood with your brother and sister. Yeah, pretty boring.
Damn it, Jonas, we're going to have to fly out there then and give Tami a scary Halloween next year or something like that.
That'd be fun.
Take her on a scary adventure so she'll have an awesome Halloween.
Wait, Tami, where are you from and where are you now?
Okay, have you seen Twilight?
Not trying to be stalkerish or anything like that.
No, the movie Twilight, when they mention Forks, I'm about 2 hours from Forks. Maybe not even that. So I'm up in Washington State.
Port Angeles.
Ooh, yeah.
She's where the sparkly vampires and the wolves live.
Yep. That's right.
So she's more closer to you, Jonas. So it's like a short airplane ride for you, and it's
probably like a 4-hour flight, if that.
Ooh.
So maybe a 3-hour. I'm not sure. But yeah, that would be fun. When you get paid.
We could get a Ouija board and go over to Kurt Cobain's house.
Ooh, yes. Although the original house is no longer there.
Oh, okay. Well, not the one where he killed himself, obviously, but like his childhood home was there.
Yeah, in Aberdeen.
Oh, by the way, you know the house from Murder House, which is in LA. So I was there. I was like,
ooh, cool.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I saw it live, and I was like, holy fuck! I watched the show, and now I'm standing in front of the house because I Googled the street, and I come with my friends. So
that's so cool.
That was insane. Yeah, that was in 2015. Amazing stuff.
That is
awesome.
Ben Jamario, I do not think that they are going to merchandise the clown masks. Seems like too late in the season. There's 2 weeks left to Halloween. If they put them out now, everybody buys their Halloween costumes at the beginning of the Halloween season because they're cheaper and there's a plethora of options. Every day you get closer to Halloween, your options get limited and expensive. So they're not out now. I don't think they will be.
Maybe it'll be next season.
That would be awesome because they should release those masks.
Yeah, they could. They'd probably sell out.
I love Winter's mask. The huge clown head.
Yeah.
You talking about the one that was hanging in her bedroom? Oh, no. I'm sorry. The one that she wears with her pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is so freaky. It's got the cracks in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you guys think has to be the scariest mask?
Wait, I have to Google them because I forgot.
Yeah, me too.
Right? Let's see. Guys, go out there and check on Google and check out the masks because that's going to be our last question for the night is which mask do you think is the scariest? I'm just going to go out there and I'm just going to say that it's the elephant one.
Yeah, the elephant.
Oh, yeah.
I actually kind of like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I do too, but it's two-faced. It's got, you know, the elephant on one side and the donkey on the other, so you have Republican, Democrat, and
the Kai's mask. No, this one, right?
That's the one. Okay.
Does Twisties count? Because Twisty was in the episode. I like Twisties. I like his his makeup.
I like that one, Jonas. Yeah. Note, excuse me. Note, Tami. Twisty does not count.
Oh,
There is
the Trump mask is rather horrifying.
the winter mask. The winter mask.
Yeah, that one is utterly creepy.
I know, right?
is that the one that had the pentagram in it from the promos from the summer?
This is the Texas Samuels.
I agree, BRT. That Trump mask was probably taking that one by storm. And Brain Dead, that Kai mask is so phallic. I mean, I guess we should have guessed that that was Kai, seeing as that, you know, it's got big, three large, yes, coming out of the mask. Absolutely. We should have guessed that that was Kai.
The Chaz Bono, like, I forgot his name. This was his mask.
Yeah, that was a good mask too. Him and Winter do have some pretty creepy masks.
Mm-hmm. And he's like literally like huge. Like imagine going up on the street like that.
I know, and coming up to a big guy with that kind of a mask. Absolutely.
I would fucking like piss myself if I saw that on the street.
We love you, Jonas.
Don't worry, Jonas. Tami and I would save you. See, this is what Tami and I have agreed upon too with Casey, is that if the zombie apocalypse or if anything else of that nature ever happened to us, this is the way we would all die. Number one, Casey would die first, poor thing. And that's, unfortunately, you take his place now, Jonas. As much as Tami and I would try to protect you and move you to safety, you'd probably be the one to die first. And then Tami would probably go next, trying to get supplies and, you know.
Yeah, probably.
And then I'd probably go down in a blaze of glory in war. So. You guys imagine if we ever like meet in one place.
That'd be so fun.
That would be insane. We had like our own cult.
I know, we could do a broadcast with just, hey, wait a minute, wait. So we'd have Casey, Maisie, Jonas, Tami, myself. That's 5.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If we got Gary to join us, and Danny's in the United States, that's 7.
We'd have to fly Reese in.
Well, Reese is in the UK. He might not actually want to join our cult.
We'll hold his picture up for sacrifice.
There you go. We'll hold his picture up. We'll put a clown mask over it so he can be with us in spirit.
We love you, Reese.
You probably don't want to come to the US. Don't blame you.
What if like we all wait? So we're like 7.
Yeah, we're 7.
So which clown would it be for like us from the season? What do you guys think?
Let's have the viewers tell us which masks we would have.
Yeah, guys, which mask do you think that we would all be wearing?
I'm guessing Mary, you would be like our leader, right?
Yep.
Of course. Actually, I was thinking of you. You would fit the perfect part of Kai. I could see you wearing that mask and the black trench coat.
His charisma, Jonas's charisma. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of girls, like they sent me a lot of messages after Jonas has been on the channel, asking about him. So I bet you that we could get a lot of people to join us just because Jonas is hot.
Exactly.
I'm serious.
We made him blush.
And then Casey would be like the little research brains behind a lot of the stuff, because you know that's Casey. He always researches stuff, finds out information, comes up with these little poppy ideas. So, and then Maisie.
I get Winter's mask.
Yeah, Maisie would be our Winter.
Yeah.
Yes. She could pull that off.
Absolutely. Maisie's got the intelligence. She's gorgeous. And she can make a man drop to her knees. She's got.
No, Debbie. We've got Jonas and Casey and Danny.
Okay, guys. So sorry, just because it said Jonas was hot. Don't everybody start saying it. Everybody's saying Africa joy for Jonas. Okay, so we get it. It's literally in capitals. I will join for him. These comments. Yes, A. Charles, tough shit. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up the stream. So don't forget, next week, Casey, Maisie will join us, and Jonas and Tami will be here as well. And weekly Wednesday live streams tomorrow, theory videos, all that stuff. And
I should be here if I recovered from Sunday night. So
yes, The Walking Dead. I have to say for a moment, Tami, I have to say real quick for a moment, Tami, I'm not that excited. However, Fear the Walking Dead season 3 was really good.
And did you hear about the crossover?
Did I hear about what?
The crossover. Somebody from either The Walking Dead is going to Fear the Walking Dead, or somebody from Fear the Walking Dead is going to appear in The Walking Dead. Kirkman hasn't said yet which is happening, but something is happening between both shows. And no, I don't watch Fear. I tried. I gave it a good chance.
It's a good show. Fear is really good. So
I might have to rewatch it.
You should.
But The Walking Dead is my show. Absolutely number one. Yeah.
Archu says the best part of this episode was this live stream.
You guys are so awesome. Well, if you are enjoying it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And I do want to give a huge shout out to Tami and Jonas for being here, BRT for being in the comments and for moderating for us. I really do appreciate it. And I have to say that whenever they get rid of that moron Scott Gimple is when I will finally show excitement for The Walking Dead again after he butchered it.
He butchered Negan's big debut. He butchered
it. He fucked it up 3 ways from Sunday, and I will never forgive him for it. And he should be shot for ruining the best villain in TV fucking history. That's all. I
mean, I still love Negan, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is, no pun intended, killing it in that role.
Do you watch The Walking Dead, Jonas?
No.
Jonas is like, no, I have a life.
Jonas, I might have to disown you now.
No. No, we haven't watched Game of Thrones either, so Jonas and I are going to start. No, wait, Jonas, you have seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, like 4 episodes.
Okay.
No.
Shout out to A. Charles.
What?
Shout out to A. Charles.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. I was just moving there. A. Charles, shout out to you. Angela Gibson, Debbie, Abby Babebby, Destiny Singleton, Dylan 7, Henry Mills Chase, Jordan Wagner, Light Yagami, Light My Yagami. And let's see. Murder Motel. I'm going to go check out your Lady Gaga videos tonight. Can't wait to check those out on your channel. Philip Morgan, shout out to you, R2, and Stephen Laura. And of course, to Tami, Jonas, and BRT. You guys are so awesome. And we love you, Maisie and Casey. We will see you guys next week. So sorry that we missed you. And so thank you all so much for being here. I certainly do appreciate it. Don't forget to like the stream. And just thank you again, Tami and Jonas, for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
To you, Mary. So you guys will be back next week. And thank you all so much for watching. So yeah, what do you guys think? 2 thumbs up on this episode, 2 thumbs down, 1 up, 1 down. What do you think? I'm going with 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down.
No.
Same.
I'm the odd man out.
Are you guys giving it 2 thumbs down? Or just...
No, I'm just 1 thumb down.
Got it. And Tammy's both thumbs down. Wow. Okay.
Nope, didn't like it.
No, I appreciate for letting us know because everybody thinks differently about these episodes.
Yep.
Some people love them,
Exactly.
some people hate them, and I'm glad that we have various opinions on here that fits every viewer. So,
Right?
absolutely.
Exactly.
All right, guys, thank you again so much for watching and for being here. We really appreciate it. We'll be back next week, and then of course tomorrow morning for the weekly Wednesday live streams. Thank you all again for watching. Good night.
Bye.